Hey Dom, this is Dave Decide. We need to talk about RM and a moment that people believed he exposed V, and I wanted to get into a photo of a nude man in the shower and what that was about, and then V also getting told to leave by BTS members and what was going on there. So hey there or not, make sure you're subscribed with the notification bell on, grab your dumpling, taste spilling mug merch, and let's get into it. If you haven't caught up on the latest Run BTS episode, no worries, let's talk about it a little bit. This show is BTS's reality show where the members play fun games or just do really fun and creative activities. We get to see their more raw self and just see them have a lot of fun. I do react to a bunch of these episodes on Patreon and definitely plan on reacting to the newer episodes as well. So if you want to be a part of that and fangirl and have a good time with me, then I will leave a link to my Patreon below. But the episode I am talking about today is the most recent one. It is available on YouTube and it is so funny. The premise of this episode is that the members all go on a live stream and they have to do the activities they were assigned to do while maintaining a live chat with all the other BTS members. The idea here is that the members are able to interject with their feelings and thoughts and can possibly even provide critique and stuff on what direction the live stream can go while one of the members is live. Jungkook was one of the first to go and it was absolutely hilarious. He was assigned to do drumming and we all know he is great at drumming. I don't think he is a professional drummer, but no doubt he was good enough to have performed it for the Grammys and things like that. But I would assume he just learned the one song and wouldn't be able to play the other songs right on the spot. So this was just fun watching Jungkook's drumming process. Jungkook was doing this stream with a fellow drummer YouTuber and the YouTuber was a pro drummer for sure. The BTS members tried to tell Jungkook to do several things on the stream and Jungkook mentioned that he was not good at multitasking. And it's hard to be good at a specific thing that is not easy and also try to figure out and see the live chat and then improve in real time. But I do think Jungkook is good at multitasking and could do it with practice because it takes a special type of person to be able to dance and sing at the same time, and he can do that. But perhaps Jungkook is not used to reading the chat while trying to be very good at drumming, and he basically ignored the chat most of the time. At a random moment, Taehyung was very urgently typing and trying to say something in the chat. He ended up typing and asking the guest drummer a question. He called out the drummer's name and asked if the drummer had appeared on a band competition show called Superband. However, the drummer initially said that it was not him on that show, and then all of the other BTS members started to apologize to the drummer in embarrassment. The other members then started to ask V why V asked that question. Now, there's nothing wrong with asking if you recognize someone from somewhere. However, it's tricky because if you get it wrong, it's not great. You're implying that they look like this other person, or you're implying that you don't know who they are, which is why you mistook them for someone else, which I guess some celebrities could think is rude. I think BTS got a lot of that when they first started being mistaken for other idols, so of course the members were like, what are you doing to our guest V? Suga even asked V to leave and quote-unquote kicked V out for making the drummer feel uncomfy. Of course, this was a joke. The drummer actually continued to say that it was not him on the show because the drummer had longer hair and back then was fatter, which basically the drummer was saying that he was on the show. He just looked different, to which V was like, so I was right. And then the other BTS members started to praise V for having a good eye. Honestly, good eyes indeed. People tend to look very different after weight loss and hairstyle changes. There's plenty of these fun interactions and cute moments that happen with every episode and some of the other reality shows or interviews. A few of these have been resurfacing, and one in particular are cute moments where people were saying RM was exposing V dating Jungkook, which is so interesting. I promise this is relevant, which is why I am bringing it up. There was a more recent live stream where Taehyung and Jungkook were together, and Taehyung was mentioning how he wanted to lose some baby fat or had already lost some baby fat. Specifically, Taehyung was gesturing more towards his stomach and how flat it was and maybe compared to it before. Jungkook wanted to check and make sure Taehyung wasn't lying or something, and of course took the opportunity to get in there and start touching. They don't need space within BTS members, they just start touching each other. And then people were dying over J-Hope's reaction to Jungkook touching Taehyung's stomach. And then later Jin even added, this is how you create rumors. This also shows that they are definitely aware of the Taehyung rumors and also implies that the rumors may not be entirely true, as Jin is saying the word rumors and not anything else. But we don't know 100% yet. One of the other scenes people put together was a fun moment where Jin was just asking Jungkook who he would kiss in the group if he had a choice. Maybe Jin was hoping that the answer would be Jin. Jungkook didn't reply right away, but have no fear, RM was there, and RM is the leader, so he spoke for everyone apparently. RM screamed for Taehyung even though Taehyung wasn't in that shot or even appeared to be in that room. RM asked Taehyung to come over and kiss Jungkook because apparently that is something Taehyung would want to do. People took this this as RM exposing Taehyung and Jungkook, and that the two would actually like to be together or do romantic things. But if this was something that happens often off camera, then they would likely try harder to hide it rather than make jokes about it. It was probably more of a thing where they knew how close Taehyung and Jungkook are, so RM is just teasing Jungkook about how close they are. Guys often do this gay joke thing all the time. If I'm hanging out with someone so often, sooner or later people are going to start to say that that person I'm hanging out with must be my boyfriend or girlfriend. So I think it's just a joke. I thought it was a funny fan edit to bring together these funny moments, but also to keep in mind that these are translated from Korean, so they definitely could be translated incorrectly or edited together incorrectly. There's a lot of stuff, so take it with a grain of salt. However, I just wanted to preface what history was going on between Jungkook and Taehyung and what that looked like. Now keep all this in mind. People were talking about this moment alongside some of the newer moments that seemed a bit sus to some people, but I am going to debunk. Recently, Taehyung posted a black and white photo of his silhouette in his IG story, and people presumed he was completely naked. It was a sultry picture and people couldn't believe their eyes when they saw him post that. Not only are the boys typically very clean and have a very Disney image, I would say they make a conscious effort to go even far beyond Disney and try to not even show any type of skin. Even the collarbone is too much sometimes. So to see this naked black and white photo was quite shocking to everyone. Of course, since this was a real photo that he posted and not just a fan edit or something that was put together, I think ARMYs are having a bit of anxiety to think and know that it is totally possible to be shocked again with any of the other BTS members posting this type of content. A recent photo went viral of Jungkook's black and white naked shower photo. Given it was just naked shoulder, but it still looked pretty real and similar to the Taehyung naked photo. Plus, it showed a bit of Jungkook's tattoo, so it seemed real. This photo went viral on Twitter, and people were thinking that it was either a post on Jungkook's story or Taehyung's story. Again, since it would have been Taehyung that started this naked posting trend, naked photos or edited photos go viral on Twitter all the time, but under the knowledge that it is fake. Now, sometimes real photos from IG or from other sites will get reposted on Twitter and go viral, so it's not always 100% clear whether the photo going viral is real or not. Normally, this type of stuff would not go viral, but given the recent rise in conversation over Taehyung and Jungkook dating and Taehyung posting risque photos, people were definitely thinking that this was a real photo. All the comments actually could not tell if this was an edited photo, and many people thought that maybe it was Taehyung that took the photo. It seemed like people checked Jungkook's story and Taehyung's story to see if this was posted on either. If this was a real photo, it probably wouldn't be posted on Jungkook's story, as it would likely be posted on whoever took it, and Taehyung was the prime suspect. People still didn't know if it was real upon checking, because Taehyung is also known for deleting pictures as he posts them. The naked Jungkook photo is so well edited because it's done in a way where it's not clear and high res, which seems to be what BTS likes to do. Like if they leak more risque photos, they never show too much and it's sometimes blurry. Given Taehyung also has a past of posting shirtless pictures that are blurry, people assumed that this was also another reason Taehyung must have been the one taking this one. The photo of Jungkook in the shower, in case you are wondering or I haven't been clear, is 100% fake and edited. I don't think anything like this would ever be posted, as it's quite crude to post a photo of yourself showering, and better yet, a photo of presumably another person showering with you. It would be a massive scandal, like who is this man or woman that is in the shower with Jungkook? And it's too much for Jungkook to deal with right now. He's got so much going on, he doesn't have time to have a scandal like that. But I am very curious to hear your thoughts. Did you see the photo and have a panic attack? Did you think it was Taehyung snapping it? And how do you feel about BTS members telling Taehyung to leave after they thought that he confused the drummer with someone else? Let me know what you think. Make sure you check out my Patreon for more videos, link down below. Thanks, just love the comments right here. Love you, bye.